14.
Oh, damn, you should have had me 15.
Well, I'll tell you what. This is one of my favorite cars of all time. The Grand Marquis, the Panther platform, the town car, the Crown Vic.
Yeah.
But I don't really need one. But I kind of want to just own one in spirit.
Yeah.
I just want to own one in spirit. So in spirit, I want to own this car, but I also I want you to keep it. But in spirit, I'll own it. You can keep the money, you can keep the car, the title. I just want to own it in spirit, if that's cool with you.
What the hell? So you mean keep the car?
Keep the car, the title, money, and I'll just own it in spirit. Is that all right? Hello, my name's Tyler Hoover, and I have a car buying addiction problem. There are way too many cars in my garage. It's completely full, in addition to the driveway outside, and there's more cars broken up at my mechanic, the Car Wizard, and I've even rented a storage barn just to store more broken cars. The last thing I need is more broken cars, but I can't stop buying them because I have a problem. I know this, and for this reason, at the tail end of last year, I decided as a New Year's resolution to not buy a single car in 2019, and I broke that resolution in all of, well, less than 60 days. And then since that, throughout 2019, I've broken the resolution at least 30 times? That is a lot. But I think I've come up with an idea to treat this affliction that I have. In my pocket is $5,000. Yes, $5,000 that I'm going to spend today buying as many cars as I can from strangers, but I am not going to keep the cars. Instead, they can keep the car, keep the money, I can drive it for a little bit or do whatever I want, but then I give it back. I'm not gonna keep it because I have no room. I have no room in my life for any more projects, but I can't stop buying cars. This really isn't a Christmas charity. This is helping me out probably way more than them, because maybe it will help quench my unending thirst for Hoovies. Now, if this logic makes sense to you, or if you think I'm an idiot, or if you think anything else, be sure to hit that like button and leave a comment letting me know what you think, and also subscribe to Hoovies Garage so you can catch a lot more of this madness. Now, I'm very well aware of how hard it is to sell a car online. You put up a listing, especially on Facebook Marketplace, and people send messages and then say they're gonna come look at it and then never come look at it. They never cancel, they just ghost on you. Kind of like back when I was in the dating scene. So I know it's really hard, but what I didn't realize is buying cheap cars is really hard as well. I've sent maybe a dozen messages out in the last 24 hours to people with cars that I was interested in, and a lot of them didn't respond, and many that did eliminated themselves because they showed pretty evidently that they were flippers. I don't buy from flippers who aren't dealers because it's just against me as a former used car dealer. You buy a car with an open title that's not in their name. It's just not ethical. And speaking of those unscrupulous people, my friend behind the camera, John Ross, is going to travel with me and help document all these purchases. So we should hit the road. You ready? Yeah, so first stop, John Ross, is a kid named Nathan with a Mustang. A very optimistic price on this Fox body Mustang.
The acceleration, once again, is it a V8?
No, 2.3 4-cylinder,
okay.
Automatic convertible, basically the spec that you don't want, but yes. It's a Fox body.
So you want it?
$1,200. I would buy a Fox body, so sure. Let's go take a look.
Sounds good.
Oh, there it is. It's beautiful.
Yes, it is. Nice
to meet you. Nice to meet you. And there's the Mustang.
I'm Michael. Nathan's dad.
I buy a lot of Hoovies, and I don't have a Fox body right now. I saw this one. So what can you tell me about it?
Well, I bought this, was it August of last year?
You got it going? Yeah, you did a lot of work to it, huh?
Yeah. Now it runs and drives fine.
Well, John Ross, you're a Ford man. What do you think?
I'm not a Ford man. I don't know where that came from.
It's interesting how they...
Yeah, paint always peels off the urethane.
Right.
That is.
Yeah. So why are you selling this?
So I'm selling this because the transmission, there's no specific reason, but the transmission, it leaks fluid just a little bit. And
a little bit, yeah, there's a big puddle there. Holy moly, okay. But it's still working.
Yeah, it still works.
Slips a little bit, huh? There we go.
There you go.
Oh, yeah.
That rattle was new. That was not new, but you know.
I think rattles are the least of our worries here.
Yeah.
So have you bought something else yet?
I have not bought anything else.
Well, it does drive better than it looks, huh?
It really does.
Not too bad.
Yeah.
It is a basket case. I think you're a little optimistic here on the price.
Oh.
You think?
I put in more than 1,000 into it. I said 800. And yeah.
$800?
Yeah.
For this? $800? There's no way. No, I'm definitely gonna give you at least $1,000 for it. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10, yeah, $1,000. All right, but one problem though.
Yes.
I can't take it home. Okay. I have too many cars. So I need you to do me a favor. I need you to sell it for me, and whatever you get for it, for commission, just keep it for yourself. I just wanted to own a Fox body for a little bit, just because.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
So, we have a deal?
Deal.
All right, awesome. Well, Merry Christmas, and on to the next hoopty. Well, that was very wholesome, wasn't it?
It was very wholesome. That kid was only 15.
Really?
Yeah, his parents told me the story while you guys were out driving, and I guess he bought that by flipping a go-kart.
Oh.
Yeah, he went and bought a go-kart, sold it for a bunch more, bought a car.
It's probably worth about the same as a go-kart.
Yeah. Honestly, it had less material in it than a go-kart.
This next one, though, has a lot more potential, though. It's a 2004 Saab 9.5 for only $900.
I want it.
Looks really pretty.
Let's go.
Well, let's hit it. I've never owned a real Saab before. Look at that. A little bit of rust, but not too bad. Not too bad at all. This one's actually in pretty decent shape. Missing the grill, but not too... Oh. Oh!
So,
I can reach into the inside. Maybe I should have swiped through all the pictures on Facebook before I drove all the way out here.
were there even pictures of?
Slight accident.
Wow, the interior is super clean.
Clean Carfax, one owner. I've never owned a Saab before, though. A real Saab. I had one of those Subaru things. Well, it's a Subaru powered one, but... Yeah.
There's a sob story.
I'm Tyler.
Jesse.
Nice to meet you. I have to do YouTube with cars. Is it okay if I film looking around this thing?
Yeah.
Were you driving it when it got hit?
Yeah. It wasn't bad. You know.
Does it still run okay? Did you drive it home?
Yeah.
Is that the key? Can I start it up?
Yeah.
Thanks, man. 2.3 turbo. I bet it hauls. Yeah, because it's the Arrow with the good motor, so.
Yeah.
It probably hauled, didn't it? It was really fast.
Yeah, it's fast.
Mm-hmm. What do you think's the least you'd take for it?
700.
700? Okay. Yeah, I have never owned a real Saab before. I really don't need it, but I just want to say that I've owned a Saab.
Right.
So, I'm going to give you 700. And I'm going to say I've owned a Saab for 5 minutes, but then I'm going to let you keep the car and keep the money. Is that cool with you?
That's cool.
Okay.
Dude.
Thank you very much. Can I take it around the block, though, just to see what it's like?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Right on the block, man.
I'll take it around the block, bring it back, and then it's all yours. And I can say I've owned a Saab for 5 minutes, all right?
All right, buddy.
Awesome, thank you. Nice.
There's a lot of glass in here.
Oh, yeah.
You can,
Oh, yeah.
You can like immediately tell that it's fast, actually.
It is, yes.
It pulls like a freight train.
Both doors are ajar.
Theft protection failure contact service.
You think? There's a hole in the door. Whoa, your traction control's in. Yes, this thing really moves. This would be great in a wagon. I know they make the 9.5 Aero wagon, and these seats are actually super comfortable,
Super
too.
comfortable. I can't like sit down because of all the glass, but the seats are super comfortable.
Yeah.
You can tell. Yeah.
This is awesome. I've owned a Saab now. This is great.
Great success.
Thank you for letting me do that little drive there. So.
Yeah, you're welcome. I watch YouTube all the time, so.
Yep. Yeah.
What's your guys' channel?
Hoovies Garage.
Hoovies Garage.
Yep. Yep.
All right, I'll subscribe.
All right.
Yeah,
Thanks
check
a
it
lot.
out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Merry Christmas. So obviously the first two cars were very, very rough.
They weren't exactly perfect. No cream puffs.
No, sir. So the next two cars, that I've picked out are actually cars that I would recommend people to buy if they only have a budget of less than $2,000. And the first one we're going to look at is certainly my favorite, the Panther platform.
Yeah.
Mercury Grand Marquis,
Drift car.
Ford Crown Victoria, Lincoln Town Car. Love them all to death. Basically the greatest car of all time. You can't kill them.
It's a pretty versatile car. I know you love it because it rides nicely. I've driven, you know, my aunt had a perfect one with the beaded seats and everything. Love that car. So smooth.
The one we're going to look at, though, has been slightly customized, though.
I assume beaded seats.
No, something else. It looks nice, though. It looks
Okay.
really sharp in the pictures.
Let's go.
Look at that. Oh my.
That's motoring perfection right there.
That is a car. Oh yeah. In the lanyard business. These 22s?
What y'all YouTubers?
Yeah.
Hey, that should be making some money.
It makes a little money, yes.
Man, that's what I need to do.
Everybody needs to do it. Yeah, I'm Tyler. Oh yeah, digital gauges. Yes. And the seats, this is basically my Rolls-Royce Phantom. It is just as comfortable, these cushy seats, a big giant land yacht. It's very nice. Any idea what the check engine light's on for?
I need an oil change. I ain't had the oil change. It's really been sitting for like 4 months, so
I see.
So, ain't nothing wrong with it.
Now, these things drive a lot like the Rolls-Royce. They're really not much different. They're just nice, cruisy land yachts with good power.
Rolls Royce.
Do
This
they?
drive like a Rolls Royce? I don't know. I couldn't tell you. I ain't never drove one. And you know, they probably need alignment too because of the rims. You know, so if you feel a little,
A little pull or a little, yeah, a little wobble.
Once you get a bigger size rim on there, you kinda,
Right. That's the look. But it's not lifted or whatever. It's not like they call that a donk when it's lifted, right?
Yeah,
With the big, so.
It ain't lifted. It's just regular. I didn't want to do all that.
Right. Well, why are you selling it?
I need the money.
Yeah?
I don't want to sell it, but I mean, you know, some stuff is more important than other stuff. So,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah. Holidays, so there's stuff you
Yeah.
gotta buy. Yep.
Yeah.
So is 1,500 really your rock bottom?
I mean, it's the best. Would you tell? I'll take 14.
14? Okay. Yeah.
I got the title right here.
Okay. Here we go. 1, 2,
Oh, you already had it.
5,
You
6,
gonna pay
7,
14.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
Oh, damn, you should have had me 15.
Well, I tell you what. This is one of my favorite cars of all time. The Grand Marquis, the Panther platform, the town car, the Crown Vic.
Yeah.
But I don't really need one. But I kind of want to just own one in
Just to
spirit.
have it, yeah.
I just want to own one in spirit. So in spirit, I want to own this car, but I want you to keep it. But in spirit, I'll own it. You can keep the money, you can keep the car, the title. I just want to own it in spirit, if that's cool with you.
What the hell? So you mean keep the car?
Keep the car, the title, money, and I'll just own it in spirit. Is that all right?
Yeah, that's all right, man.
Okay.
Thank you, man.
Do we have a
I
deal?
Thank you, man.
All
I
right.
appreciate it.
That Grand Marquis actually drove really, really nice.
Did it?
I'm happy to own that car in spirits.
I don't believe you.
I own it forever in
has-
spirit.
It had 22s on it.
It actually drove just fine. It didn't drive that differently from this.
That's amazing. I
Yeah.
guess this has 20s on it too. So
The next car we're going to look at is another one that's near and dear to my heart.
okay.
It's a car I recommend all of you to buy.
Yep.
It's an old Buick, and I love old Buicks because the owners tend to be very conservative. They tend to take excellent care of the cars, and they're usually in great condition.
Okay.
So I've no doubt that this Buick is going to be very nice. Now this is a very sensible choice for anyone looking for an affordable car.
That's for sure.
2001 Buick Regal. Not quite 200,000 miles on it, so not too high on the miles. Only $1,200. Little bumps and bruises, huh?
Just a couple.
Just a few. Oh, well, that's one way to fix a taillight, huh?
Yeah.
Not bad. There's a bullet hole. Are you kidding me? How's it going, man?
Good. How's it going?
Oh, pretty good. It's all right. I make YouTube videos of buying cars and stuff. It's okay if I film?
Yeah, go ahead.
So, yeah, I'm Tyler.
Oh no,
Oh, no. Nice to meet you. So you've had this thing for a while, huh?
2 years.
2 years. Okay. What's the story?
It's an auction car. That was before I got it.
Oh, okay. So it doesn't have. You could come up with a good story though.
Yeah, I could.
Right. So does it run and drive well?
Yeah, here. You start it.
Yeah, there's a bullet hole in the seat too, but
It's in the back seats too. So.
I guess nobody was sitting in it, huh?
No, it was parked.
It was parked. Mm-hmm. Ladies and gentlemen, may I present to you the greatest engine of all time, probably, the 3800 Series 2, which if you remember my 96 Buick Park Avenue Ultra had a supercharger on it. Excellent motor. It will never, ever die. Oh yeah.
You want to drive it?
I don't need to drive it. It's a 3800 car. There's no reason to drive them. They always work. They're always just fine.
It started perfectly.
Yeah, cosmetically, this one's a little rougher than your average Buick, though. What's realistic price on something like this?
I'll give it to you for 9 right now.
9? 9 is not bad for a good running and driving Buick. That's definitely a deal. Yeah, I got 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 900.
You grab the title.
Honestly, though, I don't need the title. What I do need you to do is find a good home for this car. Find somebody that needs a good car. Just pay it forward. I don't need a Buick. I had the best one ever, the Park Avenue Ultra. I just really like Buicks. I wanted to see one, and I love the 3800 motor. Just looking at it was privilege enough, to be honest with you. I have a car buying problem. I just need to buy cars all the time. But I can't keep them. So if I can trust you to find a good home for it, then we're good.
Yeah, I think I know someone.
All right, sweet. Thank you very much.
Really?
That's it. Yeah. On to the next one, huh?
Let's go.
So that Buick was a lot rougher than I thought.
It was
bullet holes.
Mini. I honestly think the windshield, it was cracked, but it was probably replaced because one of them, they were going straight from the front seat to the back seat, so they probably shot straight through the front.
But multiple angles. This thing just got sprayed with bullets.
It's a scene right out of the Fast and Furious.
It's unbelievable. It's a 3800 Buick. Yeah. It'll run forever. That's going to last a family for 500 years. And
as soon as you open the engine bay, I was like, this is really clean.
I know.
This is perfect.
I know. So now we have one more car to go look at. We're going to look at a Japanese car. It's actually the cheapest Toyota that I could find that's running and driving. In my opinion, Toyotas are too expensive. Hondas, you see them on Craigslist, they have 250,000 miles on them. They still want $3,000 for them. It doesn't make any sense to me, but I've managed to find one for only $700. That runs and drives. And it's not just a Toyota, it's a Toyota Camry Solara.
Oh, the fancy one. It's got script on the back.
Fancy coupe,
yes.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
Our last car. Let's go take a look.
It'll be nice.
Yes. Hi, is there a car for sale here? A Toyota? Your brother's not here right now? Yeah. Is it in the backyard? No, is that what he said? Yeah. So the seller is not here, but his sister's kind enough to show the car to us. He's kind of stood us up. He's ghosted on us, but at least there's a big family here. How many kids again?
7 of us.
7 kids. And this is the Camry Solara. Do you have the key?
No.
No? So baseball bat, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, they got everything. But this is somebody you know that got really mad, huh?
Mm-hmm.
And hammered away at the car.
This everything kind of.
Yeah.
Out of it.
Oh my. SE V6, so it's a 3-liter V6. Is that what it is?
No.
3.
What is the V6?
It is the big V6.
It's a 3-liter.
Nice. Oh. That's really special. And the gold badging, you know, this is when you were really into it in the 90s when you had gold badging.
JBL system.
Yeah, JBL stereo. Well, I tell you what, you're probably not in the position to be able to negotiate.
Definitely not.
Definitely not. All right, well, he wanted $700 for it, I believe. Is that correct?
I believe so.
Okay. I will buy it for $700, but I'm not going to keep it. I have a car buying issue, but I'm not a hoarder. So if I just compulsive buy things but not keep them, then I'm not a hoarder. So you guys can keep it and do whatever you want with it, but I will give you $700 for it. Oh. And since it's not your car and your money, since you had to do the selling and all this work, you can keep $100 for yourself. Okay?
Really?
Yeah.
Thank
all right.
you.
And enjoy my car, okay? You can do whatever you'd like with it. You know, try not to scratch the paint. You know, just keep it under 100. Check the oil every once in a while.
yeah.
Sometimes they are a little leaky, you know, top it off. So,
Don't want it to dry out.
all right. Merry Christmas. All right.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Well, the guy completely blew me off, didn't even show up to show me the car, but he got the money anyway.
He did, and you know, they said it would start, but I don't believe it.
I don't think so either.
In that state.
I hope the sister keeps it and just says that I never showed up, right?
Yeah, she'll have a new iPhone tonight.
That's great. Well, that was very wholesome.
It was.
Very Christmassy.
How was therapy?
It definitely worked. It was a very spirit of giving kind of holiday thing, but really it was more for myself. And I still have $200 left.
That's impressive.
I've saved money. Normally I spend everything I've got fixing these cars, but now I bought 5 in one day, got to experience what they're all about, little mini reviews, and then I didn't have to keep them. I didn't have to worry about where I'm going to put them. So this is perfect.
Absolutely.
Yes. So if you like this video, be sure to hit that like button, leave a comment, tell me what you think, and please subscribe to Hoovies Garage. I think I covered that all right.
I think so.
Yes.
Merry Christmas. Thank you for watching.
Thank you for watching. And Phantom, good job. It didn't break.